What's up, Lantern fans, and welcome to this unboxing of this DC Direct 7-piece PVC figurine set of the Green Lantern Corps. I found this set at a comic shop last month at a considerable discount. Obviously, the box is not in the greatest of condition. It is faded. Then again, this set is over 20 years old. That really didn't matter to me since I was going to take these figurines out of the package for this review anyway. However, I do like that they are positioned in the shape of the Green Lantern symbol. The back of the packaging features the Green Lantern Oath as well as brief character descriptions of each of the figurines that are included in this box set. I'll put close-up shots of each description at the end of the video if you would like to read them. The top of the packaging says Green Lantern, and this is just an inventory number from the store. On the side, it says Green Lantern 7-piece PVC set. The opposite side looks the same. This is Series 2. And there's a little product information on the bottom. And now let's bust open this package and see what's inside. And here we see the Green Lantern Corps, free of the package and ready to rumble. With the exception of Jade, this box set represents alien lantern characters who are rarely represented in collectible form. Even though these are figurines with no articulation, they still have their appeal as display pieces. So let's have a closer look at the loose details now. One aspect that I really appreciate about each one of these is this Green Lantern symbol base. It gives the figurines uniformity and balance, and as you can see on the bottom, this box set was released all the way back in 2001. Here's a close-up of Kilowog with folded arms. There's a look at the figurine's ring. As you would expect, this is the bulkiest figurine. He's got these massive sculpted boots. This piece is decent overall, but I do have one issue with it that makes it my least favorite of the set. Here's a close-up of the head sculpt, and it really doesn't hit the mark. The paint applications are tight, so I'll give DC Direct credit there, but this face strikes me as looking too human. Had this figurine had unpainted brows and a more compact nose, it would have gone a long way in making this figurine more comic accurate. Up next we have Chaselon, and this figurine looks so weird, and that is just perfect. I really appreciate that we can see through the plastic for a crystalline appearance. Here's a close-up of the back, and you can see that the lower extremities are wrapped together. This figurine has the best ring of the set. You can see it here, and it is sculpted and painted perfectly. I also appreciate the paint work and sculpting on the eyes. They're very odd and alien looking, and that is very fitting for this piece. Now here's a look at Abin Sur, and he has his arms folded behind him with a very stern look on his face. Here's a close-up of the ring, and there is some sculpting here, but it's very small and there's not much detail. Here's a close-up of the head sculpt, and the absence of a lot of paint detail here actually works in this figurine's favor. He does have green eyes, and I do appreciate that because they don't stop this figurine from maintaining this otherworldly look. Now let's have a look at Katmatui, and I really appreciate the pose on this figurine. She is obviously ready for business. Here's a close-up of the torso and head, and the Green Lantern chest symbol is sculpted. And here's a closer look at the hair. There's some blue highlights here, and that gives the hair an element of realism. I feel like the jawline should have been a little smaller. However, I do appreciate the intensity in this figurine's gaze. Now let's have a closer look at Jade. The figurine has the birthmark on the hand and the costume that we first saw in All-Star Squadron number 25. This figurine has bright green skin, and that is obviously comic accurate. The facial features have been sculpted well, but there's a little weirdness around the hairline. Had the dark paint of the hair been brought down just a little more, I think DC Direct could have avoided that. Now let's have a closer look at Tomar. Here's a close-up of the ring. Again, not much detail, and it certainly could have been bigger. But at least it's not just paint. Here's a closer look at the chest symbol. It is sculpted. The musculature is accurate as well. The figurine looks fit, but not overly buff, and that's how it should be. The head sculpt effectively captures the Zudarian look, however the eyes are a little off. I get that DC Direct was going for an angry, intense look, but instead they got one that's almost cross-eyed, so this area could have used some improvement. And now we come to Salaak, or Salaak, however you want to say it, but this is my favorite figurine of the box set. DC Direct captured the Stygian physiology. You can see that the figurine has 4 arms. The feet are sculpted with the two-toed look that we saw in his early appearances. And look at how magnificent this head sculpt looks. The skin is pinkish and coarse. And the facial expression is one of focus, which is very fitting for this character. And DC Direct certainly nailed the sculpting on the Stygian bone structure here. If you're wondering about height, Chase-Alon is the shortest of the box set, and I've got him measuring out at about 3.5 inches in height. Salaak is the tallest of the set, and I've got him measuring out at about 4.75 inches in height. If you enjoyed this unboxing video, please like and subscribe. And until we meet again, this has been the Emerald Enthusiast, and thanks for watching.